Nope, you didn't misread that title. Scientists indeed have discovered a strange formation on the moon, which has been named Mystery House. Quite a weird name for some claim to be just a rock formation, right? We already know that the existence of aliens is extremely possible, considering the US government has revealed the fact that UFOs genuinely do exist. Better go grab your tinfoil hats, people, because this is gonna get extraterrestrial. First up, the house on the moon. A solar-powered Chinese space rover has found what's being called a mystery house on the dark side of the moon. The U-22 rover discovered the so far unidentified cube on the horizon on the Von Karman crater back in November. The rover has been traversing the 186-kilometer wide crater since it landed on the moon with the Chang'e 4 spacecraft on January 3, 2019, making the U-22 and the Chang'e 4 the first to ever land on the far side of the moon. Despite the mystery house being just 80 meters away from the rover, its approach is expected to take at least 2 or 3 lunar days, which is around 2 or 3 Earth months, since the path is riddled with obstacles and the rover is incredibly slow. The rover travels at an average speed of less than 1 meter per Earth day and only moves during the lunar day, almost 14 Earth days. It then sleeps during the lunar night due to being solar powered, which is why it will take such a long time for it to reach the object. According to China Daily, U-22 has only traveled 840 meters across the moon since its landing. In terms of what the object actually is, the most likely explanation is just a boulder. This part of the moon is pockmarked with impact craters, which can feature quite a bit of chunky debris. Still, scientists over at the China National Space Administration are hopeful that this trip will be worth it, and that a closer look at the rock, or whatever it may be, reveals some valuable information about the composition of moon rocks from beneath the lunar surface. Space? Aliens? Real? And a space hotel? Trivago? Next, we have some unknown signals. If homes in space wasn't good enough for you, wait till you hear about this one. Recently, the internet is abuzz with rumors that China may have picked up signals from an alien civilization. Astronomers at Beijing Normal University have discovered several cases of possible technological traces and extraterrestrial civilizations from outside the Earth. This is according to a report published back on Tuesday in Science and Technology Daily, the official newspaper of China's Ministry of Science and Technology. The signals were picked up by China's 500-meter aperture spherical radio telescope, FAST, nicknamed Sky Eye, which is the largest radio telescope in the world. Sky Eye was put to work scanning deep space for radio signals that could indicate extraterrestrial life in 2019. Sifting through that data in 2020, the researchers said they spotted 2 suspicious narrow-band, potentially artificial radio signals. Then, in 2022, a targeted survey of known exoplanets found another strange narrow-band radio signal, bringing the tally up to 3 different unknown space signals. So whether these signals are man-made or truly come from lands beyond ours, only time can tell. Who knows? Maybe it could just be E.T. phoning home. Lord knows. These signals suck these days. And now, UFOs are real. Our government has already pretty much proven the existence of aliens back in June when the Pentagon released a highly anticipated report detailing 144 UFO encounters between 2004 and 2021. The report was meant to assess the threat posed by unidentified aerial phenomena, UAP, and officially confirmed several UFO sightings that had until then only been shared through viral media. On one hand, the brief 9-page assessment confirmed that most of the UAP reported probably do represent physical objects, which range from birds and balloons to foreign surveillance equipment and secret government projects. However, anyone hoping for an acknowledgement of extraterrestrial intelligence may have been let down when the report failed to link any of the 144 encounters to alien activity. Let's discuss the Clinton investigation. Former President Bill Clinton admitted in a new interview that he sent federal agents to find out if aliens were hiding out in Nevada's so-called Area 51. During his interview on the Late Late Show with James Corden, Clinton said while he was president, he and Chief of Staff John Podesta made every attempt to find out everything about Roswell and even sent people to Area 51 to make sure there were no aliens. The ex-president said he sent his national security advisor at the time, the late Sandy Berger, to the mysterious Nevada Air Force Base, whose legacy of secrecy has spawned conspiracy theories about aliens that have made the site the center of American UFO folklore. However, he added he didn't find any signs of alien life. Well, not that he knew of, at least. The world's leading astronomers, however, later told the president a few years ago that there's up to a 95% 95% chance that we are not alone in the universe. While beliefs in UFOs and aliens are stereotypically reserved for fringe conspiracy theorists, just last week, NASA announced it was commissioning a team of scientists to study unidentified aerial phenomena, better known as UFOs, in the interest of Homeland Security. The research will focus on identifying available data and how NASA can use that data to move the scientific understanding of UAPs forward. The bombshell development comes a year after the U.S. government issued an official report describing UAP observations by mostly Navy personnel. Let's just hope this investigation is more fruitful than the Clintons. Now, on to Canada's search for aliens. Back on June 6th, Canadian officials confirmed their intention to contribute to the USA's UFO research in newly published letters. Writing to Larry Maguire, MP, and Kathleen Heppel-Mazes, the Directorate of Security and Safeguards for the Canadian Nuclear Safety Commission, John Hannaford, the Deputy Minister for Natural Resources, Canada, confirmed his intentions to contribute to the U.S. study. This study is in reference to NASA's announcement of the formation of a small team to move the scientific understanding of unidentified aerial phenomena forward. Maguire previously confirmed the reality of UAPs and that Canada should take them seriously in an earlier newsletter. This news comes almost a year to the day since the U.S. Office of the Director of National Intelligence released a report stating that the federal government couldn't explain all but one of the 144 UAPs identified by military aviators. They did offer a number of possibilities, including birds or balloons, classified U.S. programs, or advanced Russian or Chinese technology, but couldn't give a specific reason behind any event. Whatever the case may be, maybe the boys up north can be a bit more successful in their hunt for extraterrestrial life. Up next, the NASA project. NASA has announced it will begin a study of UFOs, a subject that has long fascinated the public, as a part of a new push towards high-risk, high-impact science. The United States Space Agency said on Thursday that an independent team would examine UFOs, or UAPs, with a focus on identifying available data, how to gather more data, and how NASA can analyze the findings to advance scientific understanding of the sightings. NASA's Science Mission Chief, Thomas Zurbuchen, acknowledged the traditional scientific community may see NASA as a kind of selling out by venturing into the controversial topic, but he strongly disagrees. While NASA probes and rovers scour the solar system for the fossils of ancient microbes, and its astronomers look for so-called technosignatures on distant planets for signs of intelligent civilizations, this is the first time the agency will investigate unexplained phenomena in Earth's skies. NASA's study will be independent of the Pentagon's Airborne Object Identification and Management Synchronization Group, but the space agency has coordinated widely across the government regarding how to apply the tools of science, it said in a statement. The study will last 9 months at a cost of no more than $100,000. It will be entirely open, with no classified military data used. However, if you have to announce the fact that you won't be keeping any secrets, it does end up making you sound a bit sus. But hey, here's hoping for the best. So have we truly ever been visited by aliens? Philosophers, astrophysicists, and others love to debate what I call the Drake equation, which concerns how many advanced alien civilizations are out there. Our galaxy arguably has between 100 billion and 400 billion stars, and we're discovering new potentially habitable planets all the time. Given how advanced human civilization is on Earth, you might expect some even more advanced civilizations elsewhere in the galaxy, ones that can send messages to other solar systems. Even if you find the prospect of interstellar alien civilizations highly unlikely, there are so many candidate stars and planets that it probably has happened at least once. Those civilizations can simply send out some self-replicating solar or nuclear-powered drones. No little green men required, and hope some of them end up somewhere interesting. For a long time, skeptics of alien visitation had just one simple question: where are they? One possible answer is that the aliens already have shown themselves to us, but in forms that we wouldn't find suspicious. For example, they could disguise themselves as someone from Florida, and no one would bat an eye if they ended up doing something strange. No offense. Another possibility is that aliens have sent unmanned drones, which we know as UFOs, to study us without actually coming into physical contact with any humans in the process. That's a wrap for this video. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.